What up, guys? Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. Frijoles también. Necesito abogado. Carnitas. Today's workout was mainly a squat day, and it's supposed to be like 80%, and I typed in 475, and that put me at around 380-ish, but for some reason it felt really heavy. This is the part that I hate the most about coming back from a meet. Like, you peak and you feel extremely strong at the meet, and then when you come back the first couple of weeks, the last time I did a meet, it took me an entire month to get back to my normal working weight. But the good thing is I have experience and I've done this multiple times, so I know I didn't just all of a sudden lose all the testosterone and strength in my body and I turned into a little bitch. I know it just takes time because I peaked myself. So now to get back into volume, that's something my body's not used to. So if you guys are doing a meet, that's just something that you have to understand and prepare for. So I did 385 and it literally felt like 420 plus, but I was able to do 3 sets of 3, and then afterwards I did an AMRAP and I got 6, which means I could add 10 pounds next week and I'll do 395. And this weekend I'm gonna use the hot tub and recover and try to sleep as much as I can. And hopefully by next week I should be up and running and I'll be able to hit all the weights that I designated myself to hit with higher intensity, more and less rest, and really get at it with the workouts. Then we moved on to some below knee deadlifts, and if you don't have wagon wheels, it's okay. You can do block pulls, rack pulls, whatever, but you get the most benefit from anything below the knee. When you go above the knee, then it's gonna be hella fucking easy. I could probably rep out 675 for 10. So the reason why I'm doing this is if you watched the meet video, my 600 pull, I fucking hitched it like crazy. I got it all the way up to the knee and I paused it there for like 3 seconds, and then I hitched and I slowly got it up, which means my lockout is weak as fuck. So I have to strengthen those muscles, specifically my hamstrings and my glutes. So when I'm doing these or when you're doing these, I think it's very important to focus on your lacking muscle groups. And because mine is hamstrings and glutes, I try to take the load off the back and load my hamstrings and really feel my glutes, which is why I'm doing something relatively light, 315 for 3 sets of 10. And I'm really trying to fire my hamstrings and my glutes so that I can strengthen those parts. So when I transfer over to the deadlift, my lockout is no longer a weakness. Then after that, we did close grip, and because we are on more of a bodybuilding emphasis, I decided to do a super broski, keep the feet up, 3 sets of 10 with 225. Felt pretty easy. I think my bench strength is coming back. Just 2 days ago on the competition bench, I was struggling with 305. I don't know why, but I do feel my strength is coming back, so it feels good because 225 felt pretty light. I felt like if I put my legs down, put some more leg drive into it, I probably could have did 275 with 3 sets of 10. Afterwards, we did dumbbell rows, and this is something I haven't done in a long time. I used to do these all the time in my bodybuilding days. And dumbbell rows is really good for strengthening not only just your back and your lats, but also your core, and it transfers over into deadlifts because when you're deadlifting, not only are you pulling and tightening your back, but you're also squeezing your core. And bent over rows kind of mimics the exact same motion, except you're doing it one side at a time. So I start off with 70s, moved on to 90s, and I did 120s on my last set. And I'm gonna try to push myself as hard as I can here because I do remember back in the day when I was a super bro, the reason why I was able to just start off and deadlift over 400 is because I did a lot of dumbbell rows. So I think my back got really strong from there. I used to do 120, 150 for 4 sets of 10, weighing only like 170 pounds. So I'm gonna go back to my roots, try to get my back and my dumbbell rows strong again, and hopefully that also transfers over to my deadlift. Finally, I'm doing something I haven't done in probably 15 years, which is behind the neck lat pull downs. And I got this from studying a lot of weightlifting programs. And this is another angle to hit your lats, but also more importantly to strengthen your upper back. So right now, the most popular exercise that everyone does is face pulls, face pulls, face pulls. But what about behind the neck lat pulls? It's a super old school movement, but also highly effective. So remember that movements are gonna stay movements. Sometimes they're more trendy, they're more popular, but movements will always be movements, and it's good to study proven programs to see which exercises work. Just because everyone is jumping on seal rows doesn't mean you have to do it. So I'm studying the top of the top athletes and I see what they do and I make that part of my program. Finally, we finished off with a circuit, which I fucking hate. My cardio sucks ass, and it was box jump superset with toaster bar. And because I haven't moved around in any type of plyometric way in a long time, we set up the box on its lowest setting, and even then I was dying. We did 4 sets of 10 with 7 toes to bar because my abs, I haven't trained my abs in a long time. I don't want to destroy my abs, and then the whole weekend when I'm trying to laugh, it's hurting like a motherfucker. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I did 10 on the box jumps, 7 on the toes bar, and that's it. But I do feel lighter. I'm staying really strict to my macros. I haven't cheated this week, which is really good. I already lost a pound. So I was 216 and now I'm 214.8. So you will see a beautiful Bart butterfly in the next 3 to 6 months. Peace.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.